Hey, we're back. Coon Prairie Ramblers and Coon Prairie Rambler time. And we're in the house here and we're confabulating. And it's time for the F-bomb.
It's a coming. Here she comes, boys and girls. Y'all be ready. Hold on to your hats. Here we go.
Dang, like to knock me off this stool.
Oh,
My goodness gracious, alive. What in the world?
I'm in suspense. I'm
Suspense.
wondering what is going to be.
Casey's in suspense, and Mel's in suspended animation.
We're in the dark here, yeah. We don't know
I didn't tell him what the F-bomb was going to be this week. And here it is. Mel sort of almost got us a segue into it in the last segment. He was talking about what it'd be like to be running around inside a microwave, which would be pretty funny to watch.
It'd be running fast.
Until he exploded, then it wouldn't be near as funny. But
splattered.
And you have quite a mess to clean up. But what if you were on death row and you were going to be executed, what method would you choose to be executed? And I don't mean something fun like a pretty girl kiss you to death. I mean, stuff like firing squad or lethal injection or electric chair or hanging or guillotine or pulled apart by horses.
I would want to be, and I know this, I've thought about this before, not that I plan on doing anything that'll cause this.
I hope not.
But I've always thought probably the fastest and the most humane way would be by firing squad.
By firing squad. Something heroic about it almost,
I've killed a lot of animals in my day.
Yeah.
Because I used to work at a butcher shop, and part of my job there, we butchered whole live, not live, butchered them live, but we got in live, animals. We had to kill them and butcher them. I used to kill them with a .22 shot right between the...
You put the muzzle right up to their head?
Real close. And if you know where to place that, they just drop. They don't know what
They're
happened.
dead before they hit the floor.
Their legs fall out. So I figure that's got to be the best way to go.
What if they all wear glasses and they're all nearsighted and all
you
they do is shoot your ears off?
No, you get a trained squad. Not all of
these crazy questions.
Well, nowadays, not nowadays, I don't think anybody does it, but in modern era, not all of them have bullets. Some of them have blanks, so they don't really know who.
When you're executing somebody, not killing a cow in the butcher shop.
That's for their conscience sake.
That's exactly right.
That's what
you can say. Well, maybe it wasn't me.
Yeah,
maybe it was,
I might
not
have killed him. I might have been somebody else. So,
But they pin a target here over their heart, a piece of paper or something, and they put them in the chair and put the hood on them, and they all shoot for that target.
They go for the heart.
And this ain't just anybody who's never shot a gun before. You got to be
it's not
pretty
just
good.
Not where they go up and say, hey, we need some volunteers.
I'm bringing my shotgun, by God.
They bring trained marksmen, and I think there's, a half a dozen of them?
Something like that.
And we have seen on social media, people being shot, and then when they get shot, usually they drop, boing, they just fall down. If the rope,
if they're shot right, it's over.
Or they just, you've seen like these World War II.
You've never seen that happen where they put one right in the center of their heart, and the guy starts running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
That's in the movies.
Yeah. He's gone.
He is gone.
So that's the way I want to go.
That's you would go like that.
That'd be my choice.
Well, I would stay away from the most scariest ones would be the guilotine or the hanging.
You'd be dead just as quick. Well,
I know, but
your head lives for so many seconds.
You're facing down, and you hear this thing.
Doesn't your head stay alive for so many seconds when it rolls
like
off?
20,
and you're
30
looking around
seconds.
and thinking, like, help me.
The way I would go,
I ain't got nobody.
When they operate on you, when a doctor operates on you and they put you out, and they say, okay, count back from 99. You go 99, 98, and you're out.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
That's how I'd want to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean lethal injection?
Well, what you do, those don't count.
Yeah.
Put me to sleep.
Wait a minute. No, you know you're awake. Let me put you to sleep.
No, put me to sleep, then lethal inject me.
No, they don't do it that way.
You got to know what's going on.
And they say, a lot of people who are against that say that they do suffer some. They boiling or bloating or something on the inside. And
well, give me something that won't boil me.
Well, how you want to get in the microwave?
I would take the lethal injection myself.
Or the microwave.
Microwave, yeah.
Yeah, you may have started something now.
The Sparky, I wouldn't want to spit on Sparky. That's scary. To even look at it. That would scare you to death when you walk in here and you see it. That would scare you to death. And I'd fall dead right then.
Did you see that picture on Facebook of old Sparky or an electric chair like it or whatever? On Facebook, it had a whoopee cushion sitting in it. I'll have to send you a picture of that and you can put it on the video.
Which brings to mind to me the two guys that were convicted of killing the same person, and they were going to be executed together.
Uh-oh. Who else here?
And the warden asked them before they died, if they had any one last request, and the one guy said, "Yes, I'd like to hear "Achy Breaky Heart" one more time." He said, "Okay,
no.
we'll do that."
Oh,
They asked
no.
the other guy, said, "Well, what would you like?" He said, "I'd like you to kill me first."
I heard that. I wouldn't want to be collateral damage and have to listen to "Don't Break My Heart," my achy breaky heart.
So anyhow,
And you could also be pushed off of a cliff.
That's a method of
Yeah.
execution.
I've never heard of that one.
Or you could be.
where do they
Can
do
you
this
imagine?
at?
You got all
tied-
that time to
tied
think,
to two
sailing
horses.
down. Well,
That's right. Jump off the skyway.
I know you be like in those cartoons where
Yeah.
you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Be treading there.
Like when you was a kid, you always I always have these dreams where even to the day I have dreams where I can fly. And,
I believe
I'm
I can
impressed with
fly.
people. They're looking up and say, "How did he get up there?"
I wonder if the old days before they had guns, it was the firing squad bow and arrow. Can you
Oh,
imagine?
yeah.
Sitting there waiting on them arrows to hit you.
Hey, what about stoning? Stoning.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Hey
a rough
man, let's
one.
go get stoned.
Yeah, the first stone. Ow, ow! You'd be saying, "Ow, ow!"
I'd be
ow.
picking them
Okay,
up and
no,
throwing them back unless I was tied down. I'm
Yeah.
chucking the rocks back at you. You better get me good.
And then the
what
Muslim,
you gonna
because
be
they bury them up to their neck, and then they stone them.
Run over them with a John Deere with your
Yeah,
head sticking out.
mow
Mow your
with a
head
bush
right off.
hog.
Yeah.
What
Death
Luke
by bush hog. That'd be a pretty
what would
imaginative.
Luke's method be?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'd probably go the same route as you. With being shot. One of my
A
favorite.
little more romantic too. I don't know
Yeah,
how you
heroic
yeah.
almost, but even though
Yeah.
you're the bad guy. But
Yeah.
one of my favorite books is The Executioner's Song.
Yeah.
It's by Norman Mailer, and it's about the execution of, or the crime and the execution of Gary Gilmore back
Oh.
in 77 or so out in
Yeah.
Utah. And he killed a guy at a gas station or whatever, and it's all about and they finally caught him, and all about what happened to him while he was waiting to be executed or whatever. And it went into great detail about the whole process or whatever. And he faced it heroically. His last words were, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
And they let him have it.
I would want to be tied to two horses
You would?
They
Yeah.
ripped apart.
and ripped apart.
Why don't we just rip
I'm
one
sure.
of your arms off?
Yeah, because then I could call on my eagle powers. Eagle powers.
Eagle
Pull
powers.
these- Pull these.
Eagle powers?
No,
Yeah.
that's what Nacho Libre.
Oh.
Call on your eagle powers.
I didn't see that.
I am. They're not coming.
In the story in Cold Blood,
Yeah, Truman Capote.
one of them wanted to be sure they went to the bathroom first.
That's
Because
right.
they knew that when you get killed that way, you usually mess yourself.
Yeah.
And
That's
they didn't want to
exactly
mess
right.
themselves.
And then-
Oh, yeah. That'd be embarrassing, even
Yeah.
though you're dead.
There was a guy from the Arcadia Sheriff's Department who was in that movie. He was in the cell next to one of them was talking to him through the bars.
Heavy.
He was from here.
Yeah.
Forgot
We
his
called
name.
him Heavy.
You remember his name?
I do, but you
Jeff
maybe
knows.
forget
Jeff
it.
Griffiths knows what it is, but he talks about that sometime.
The
But
guy with the grizzly face?
I can't remember, but he was in the cell next to him, and he was talking about that just before they got executed.
Wow.
He was Arcadia.
I don't
Yeah.
think I saw that movie.
You know, they've made several versions of it,
Yeah.
but it's really good. But going back, the other one, what I say, it was the Executioner's Song.
Yeah.
They made a movie about that. You can rent this. It's a great big book if you want to see the movie.
Another good book about executions, well, not really an execution, but a hanging, is the Oxbow Incident.
That's an old one right there.
Oh, it was a good movie, too.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, was Ricky Muse
way
in that
back.
movie you was talking about?
No,
That
That wasn't Ricky Muse.
Okay.
That was somebody else. But
this was years ago.
Oh, we got another famous guy from Arcadia?
there's a lot of famous people from Arcadia.
Yeah,
But anyway, the movie,
Dutch man.
Yeah.
what you call it? I forgot the name of the book yet. Executioner's Song.
Right.
It's got Gary Gilmore being played by Tommy Lee Jones. So you know it's going to be a good
yeah.
movie. I mean, he plays a really good part in that.
I don't
got
know why, but I was thinking
got the book at the
get Gary Busey to play it.
Gary, yeah, right. They'd be wanting to shoot him. They'd be begging to line up and shoot that knucklehead.
Well, which method of execution would you least want?
Well, there you go.
Would you be most feared of?
Burn at the stake. How about that
I
one?
never thought about that one. That'd be gruesome. Yeah.
Especially if they're standing around with marshmallows and hot dogs at your feet
Oh, that'd
while
be
you're
horrible.
screaming.
Yeah, being burned at the stake because you
I
don't
would
die
think-
immediately.
I'll fry away.
Fire, yeah.
Yeah,
Burn it.
I never thought of that. That would be the worst.
Burned
one.
at the
Burn
stake.
as a steak.
Yeah,
What about putting one of them things where they stretch you?
Rotisserie?
Oh, yeah.
Torture things
like
where they pull
they
you
did
apart.
with
Racking.
Laurel
a
and
rack.
Hardy.
A rack.
Laurel and Hardy came out real long.
Being put on a rotisserie would be pretty rough, too.
Yeah, just where they kept dropping you down.
Oh, put it in
That's right.
the boiling pot. Boiled in oil. That'd be rough.
Well, if they dropped you in there, it'd be horrible. But if they put you in there and let it just start boiling,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty bad.
But if
too.
you were dropped molten lead on your head, that would be pretty fast.
Yeah.
It'd just burn
It'd go right through you. It wouldn't even slow down.
Thrown
It'd
over
come
into
out
a
your behind.
volcano.
That's what they used to do when people were trying to storm those castles. They used to pour lead on them.
Yeah.
Boiling oil or whatever.
Yeah, they've had all kinds of ways of killing people.
They're like,
didn't they?
this smells like chicken grease. Death by chicken grease.
Okay, laid over a mound of ants.
They used to do that.
Staked out in the
yeah,
sun
yeah.
with your eyelids cut off.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
pour
And ants all over.
honey all on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on Gunsmoke the other day. They was doing that to a guy.
And dismembered. Oh, man, there's
There's a lot of ways to get executed.
yeah.
Somebody said they wanted to go like their father did. That he died in his sleep while driving a car, but not like the passengers. They were screaming and hollering.
Yeah, you want to go peacefully and quiet, not
Yeah.
like kicking and screaming and hollering. Apparently, they went off the cliff or something.
What would be your mode of suicide?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
If you had to,
If I had to,
Yeah.
Pills.
I'd make it look like it wasn't a suicide somehow.
about
Car
a
wreck or
car
something.
wreck or
A
something.
swan
But not
dive.
involving anybody else.
Yeah, but what if you lived and you're like paralyzed from the eyeballs down?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure if you got up enough speed and hit a bridge, you'd probably
A
be all
swan
right.
dive off the Skyway Bridge, belly smacker. Wouldn't that do it?
That'll do
No,
it.
people have lived from
Do a
that.
belly smacker off
I
the
don't know about a belly smacker. People have jumped off the bridge and survived.
I would take pills if I was going to do myself in.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
just like Marilyn.
And read a book.
They say that was what it was, but who knows?
Yeah.
I think she was executed.
I think so too.
Another if bomb there.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that mystery when we were talking about
Yeah.
mysteries last
Oh,
week,
yeah.
week before. Well, boys and girls, and everything in between,
We got to
have
kill
come
this
to
show.
the end of our
We got to
time.
kill this show.
Once again, we've killed this show. We've executed all of our time here.
It's in the can.
We're going to have to go get a drink of water. We're so thirsty talking about that and play some Sudoku and try not to kill ourselves for next week. We will see you then.
Don't touch that dial.